As you're working through the exercise files for this course, you may very well come across sessions with offline files. If this happens, don't panic. Take a deep breath and follow these guidelines to relink your files easily. Pro Tools keeps a behind-the-scenes database that tells it where the audio files for your Pro Tools session live. If the files have been moved, renamed, deleted, or they're offline, such as on an unmounted drive, you'll be prompted with the Missing Files dialog box. Here's what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and try to open up this session. Here's the Missing Files dialog box. So this is telling me that 55 audio files and 1 video file are missing. And we have a choice to either skip them all, which in that case the Pro Tools session will open with a bunch of offline clips, or we can automatically find them and relink, so Pro Tools will just search any mounted drives, and if it finds the file, it'll automatically relink. Or you can choose manually find and relink, which I'll demonstrate here. I click OK, it'll take us right to the Relink dialog box. And here we see a long list of all the offline files down at the bottom. Notice they each have a unique ID, which is a long string of letters and numbers that we don't have to know about. It's just Pro Tools' way of identifying them. Now, what I want to do here is go up to the top, and I can see any mounted drives. And in this case, I know that these files actually exist. They're on my internal hard drive. So I would check that drive, and I can even go a step further and choose Users, which is the folder that I know that they're in. So once I've got that checked, I'm going to go ahead and go down to the bottom here, select all of these files. I did Command A, that would be Control A for Windows. And once I've got them all selected, go up to the top and say Find Links. And here it'll give us some linking options. We can ask Pro Tools to find them by name and ID, which I usually choose, and I think that's the default. Match format, sure. Match duration, yes, that sounds good. I'm going to hit OK. And it's going to search the file system. It's going to look in this folder, and there we go. It found them all. We know it found them because they have an orange link icon on the left here. And if I scroll down, it looks like it found all the files there. Now, once they're all selected to relink, I just go ahead and click Commit Links and say yes, commits the links, and we're done. If I go back into the session, all the files have now come online. The best advice with audio files are to keep them in the associated audio file folder in your session folder and not move them. This will prevent files from going missing as much as possible.